Hey guys, it's Nicole, Secondhand Gal. Today's video I'm going to be painting this amazing sideboard buffet table. Some people call it buffet, some call it sideboard. So my plan is to paint the bottom part all black. I'm going to restain the top. I've already sanded down the top and I'll show you guys that later. And then this back piece that's up here, I'm going to paint that black. I'm using, it's called Lucorice by Country Chic paint. I've been playing with their paint a little bit. I'm still not sure if I'm 100% sold on it yet, but I've already sanded and cleaned everything, so let's get started. And with this piece, I'm not going to really do too much of like a rustic distress, so I'm going to be really good about my strokes and try and be not perfect, but good about it and not make it streaky and messy looking. I'm not going to take the doors off. I'm not going to paint the inside. The inside looks really good. Usually when the inside of a piece looks nice and clean, I leave it. I don't mess with painting it. I don't worry about the inside because it looks nice and clean. It's good wood inside. I do want to make sure I'm getting in all the grooves on this piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this finished painted in black and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got it painted black. I did 2 coats of black and now I'm going to stain the top. When I decide that I'm going to stain something, I usually will just sand it down. I don't do like a chemical strip. I'm impatient for that. And I don't know, there's something somewhat relaxing about sanding off the old finish for me. So when I do that, I usually will use a grit at 220, something kind of coarse just to get it off. And then I go back with a fine grit, about 100, I think it's 100 grit. Anyways, I use a coarse grit to sand off and then I go back with a fine grit over the wood. I was gonna do like a dark brown or a walnut color, but when I looked at the stains that I have, they're really dark. And then I found the weathered gray and I thought, oh, that might be kind of cool with the black. I've never done that kind of mix before. So the stain I'm gonna use is by Varathane. They're actually my favorite product to use as far as stains and top coats. So, first things first. They say not to shake, but I shake. I don't follow the rules ever. But the reason for that is to avoid air bubbles. That's why they tell you not to shake this stuff. I'm hoping I have enough to do the top of this. I should. Yeah, I got plenty. So I'm going to go ahead and just stir. Make sure everything's mixed nice and neat. So I live in California, and it's like, I think it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to do this before it got too hot, and I'm already sweating. I think it's supposed to get over 100 today. Comment below where you guys live and what your weather's like. Hopefully it's not as hot. When, and that's the other thing, when you're dealing with stain, you don't want to be right in the sun, even with paint, because it just dries up too fast, especially if it's on a nasty hot day like today's gonna be. So you're gonna want gloves. You don't want to get the stain all over your hands, or maybe you don't care, but I got some gloves on. Do is basically brush with one hand. I have an old clean sock. That I like to use. That over, and that's what I use. I'll brush on the stain, and then I kind of wipe off the excess. Also, after you sand everything down, you want to make sure you dust it and give it a good just wipe down with a wet cloth. Get all the dust off. So this is a waterproof stain. Wash your brush with soap and water when you're ready. Just brush it on like paint. And then just rub it in. I think I'm just going to do one coat of the stain. This particular product says it covers in one coat. If you want to go darker, you can do multiple coats, but I think one coat of this is going to look perfect. So I'm gonna get this finished and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so I've got the top stained in the grain and in the weathered gray, and I went ahead and distressed all the black because it started to look a little too modern, and that's not my style. I'm a shabby chic, rustic, distressed kind of person. So what I'm going to do now is go over with a black wax to seal all the black, and then I'll do a polyurethane on the top. So I have some black wax. Just dipped my wax brush in it, and I'm just going to go over it. I just feel like it's going to give it a nice, rich, solid black color. And then I'm going to go back with my sock. Probably should put gloves on underneath, but I'll do that after later. And just remove the excess. you guys can see the difference from where it's waxed right here and not waxed. Just nice and rich and deep. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the whole piece, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I don't know if it will show up on the camera, but I put these knobs on, and originally they are very white, and I didn't like it. So what I did is I've added some of the black antiquing wax to the knobs, and it's helped to tone it down a little bit. I don't know if you can like see the difference over here. So all I did was just dip a rag into the wax, and then I've just rubbed that on. So I'm going to do that to all the knobs real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is. It's all completed. Not sure how well the lighting is. I apologize. But there is, to recap, 2 coats of black, and then I went over with a black wax, and it just gave it this really cool matte finish. Normally I like to have like a satin shine to it, but I don't know, this is kind of different. This isn't what I normally do. I've definitely stepped out of my comfort zone here. The knobs that I was telling you about that originally are stark white, filled those with some black antique wax also to tone it down. I think it looks really nice. I've distressed all the edges. And then I did 1 coat of the weathered gray stain. And I did 2 coats of polyurethane over that. And then this is the back of it. I had to glue it down, so that's what the clamp's for. And I painted that black, and that's distressed also. So there it is in a nutshell. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so that you get notified every time I download a video. If there's anything you guys like to see, please comment down below so I can send you videos that you like. And until next time.